welcome to this new episode of Polyglots Talk. I hope everybody can hear us. Hi, we're live. Let us know if you can hear as well. Hi. Let me say hello to everybody who is here in chat. We got 𝕙𝕖𝕣𝕖, Revin Korea, Joanna, Maxish, Jazz Chan. Is there anybody? Thaitini, hey, and the Polyglot. I almost couldn't say that properly. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Kyber, the Polyglot Fox, welcome back. Hello. And also Ray, who is here as well. Cody-chan, oh my goodness, so many people. Gabriel, thank you very much for saying hi from Argentina. Hey, Sam, hello. So many people today. We're so happy to welcome you. Can you hear us well? Is everybody okay? Let's see. Hey, Hayoni, hello. Is that Bryony?
Hi.
Or am I tripping? Hayoni. Maybe it's a new person.
Hello, I'm not sure.
Let us know.
Gabrielle, hello.
Hello.
Joanna. Slowly going through the list myself.
Yes. Okay. For the people, I hear people. Amazing. Perfect. All right. So for the people who don't know us, or if it's your first time here, we're gonna introduce ourselves. My name is Anna, and I study languages as a hobby. Yes. What did I say? I always never know what to say. I am one of the founders of Gladly Global, and I'm happy to be here and help everybody and answer all the questions. I usually stand with the community, so if you have questions, feel free to ask. And I'm joined today by two beautiful people. We got Ray here on my right, I think, my left. Hello, how are you doing? Who are you?
Hello. Hi.
It's on your right. It's their left.
Sure, I'm a little bit confused.
I equally hate these intros, even though I do them so often. But hello, I'm Ray, and I am a language coach and a helper to global citizens. And I am the one who started Gladly Global because I have a big passion for language community in general. I think that language learning has changed a lot. Like there is so much more that we can do and different ways that we can interact with each other to learn. And the space, hasn't necessarily adapted yet. Like we haven't found that home yet. And so Gladly Global is our try at that. It's our creating themness. It's actually a quote that I stole this phrase from Cody, but it's creating an identity, a group identity together, and trying to create something that's not just like, okay, here I'm throwing a lot of words at you, or I'm trying to make money off of you, language learner. We're trying to actually create something that is community driven, something that is celebrating the community and reflective of what it is becoming and transforming into. I speak English and Jamaican Patois as my native languages, and I speak Korean, Japanese, Swedish, Mandarin, and Spanish to some communicative levels. And I'm working on Mandarin more like in focus these days. But I want to learn Italian and Finnish and Hindi next. So whenever I can manage to feel a bit more comfortable with what I got now, I'll be going into Spanish, Hindi, and Finnish. So that's my list. Let me know what your list is in the comments, in the chat, please. I want to know what you're studying and who you are. This is a great place for me to learn about you guys.
Yes, manifest the languages you're studying in the chat. Let us know right now what you're focusing on. Yes. Also, we have another person here. Wow.
Yes. So I'm Cody. Um, uh, I am a part of the Gladly Global team. I normally deal with words and stuff, and right now I live in France. I'm from Jamaica, and I live in France, and I'm studying at the University of Paris. So grad school, and so I know French and English and Patois, and I sometimes study other languages. But I haven't been, as much focused on that, in the all of the thesis writing and everything. But we're still here. We're still giving time to the community. So hi everyone, thank you for stopping by.
Yay! Sorry, I'm laughing at Korea learning. Hi, Valerian. Amazing. We can. I
That's amazing,
started.
though.
Yeah, I started watching Game of Thrones again in my spare time, so I might join you in
Ooh.
your quest.
I just finished watching all of Game of Thrones recently, maybe like 2 months ago or something. I had like left the last season for many years and didn't watch it. I finally finished it. So yeah, I'm feeling the high Valyrian. I think somebody recently asked for like man-made languages, for there to be a man-made languages group on the community space, right?
They did. We need to add some channels because a lot of people started asking for new channels, and that was one that I think is very, very interesting. There are many languages other than fiction languages, like Esperanto, who are made up, and it's very interesting to create,
That's true, that's true.
communicate about it and have a space for that. So yes, but there are some changes that are coming up in the Discord server, so stay tuned for that. We started already a little bit. I don't know if you noticed. We changed the roles a little bit already, and we're starting to renovate the channels as well. We have new cafe channels for open to everybody, and they're closed, so there are a close number of people can join, so they feel a little bit more private if you want to hang out with your friends there. But more and more is coming, so get ready for that. Also, we have Michelle Languages in chat, a language influencer. Hello.
Hello.
Let's give a shout out. Can we say this, Ray, that Michelle is the role that Michelle has
partner? Yes, we can announce it now. So we actually, one of the points of this live stream is that we have a lot of changes. I mean, we meet here every month, right, guys? So every first to second Saturday, we see you guys here. And in recent times, there's been so much going on with Gladly Global, so we always have so much to tell you. Especially this month, though, we have been crazy with revamping and recreating systems, and we have been going so hard, you guys, like you have no idea. And in addition to Discord changes, the new shop, we're also creating new infrastructure. So now, as we announced before, we changed all of the Patreon tiers, and we're no longer differentiating once you're in the server. So now anybody who supports us is a member, and in that respect, we also give you equal support. So if you're paying $3 a month, or if you're paying $30 a month, you are our member babies, and you help Gladly Global spin. And there is a few little extra perks, but we're trying to just really create some solidarity as the most motivated language learners on the internet. Like we are. Recently, I think it was the Polyglots that shared this morning, actually. Because I was thinking about creating a group for like creators or people building something on the internet, like a little chat group for sort of like what we have with the accountability group. And she's like, yeah, well, most accountability groups seem to die out after 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and it's kind of true. Like I've been through so many levels of accountability groups. Like I've been through so many of them at this point, but the only one that has stuck, that has not faded away, is Gigi's membership lounge, like the GG members lounge. We are going strong 2 years now. You guys realize this? We have met every single week for practically 2 years, and we are all growing stronger from it. In those 2 years, I finally built an Anki habit. Would you look at, like, I'm emotional over it. There's progress being made. That being said, on top of that, so we have members now as one tier, and Bryony is a new member. She signed up this week, by the way.
Hey, welcome, Bryony
to the membership. The most motivated, self-motivated group of language learners on the internet. And then we have partners. So now what partners are essentially language influencers, or people who are also making content based on language, who want to use the Gladly Global space to kind of power their communities. So you have a group of people that you're sharing tips, you are trying to help them to take things to the next level, but you don't need to build, like, I mean, obviously accountability and having more people to talk to and a space to have meetings and all of these things are necessary, but you don't need to build it all by yourself. So you can partner with us, and you can use the Gladly Global server to host little events, little seminars, little workshops on ideas that, you know, that's something that you've been nerding about, your latest fixation. Maybe you want to just go down a huge, like, rabbit hole about the Frisian language and do a little presentation, and you already have a group of motivated and interesting language learners that you can pitch that event to. You can host it, and we will also give you benefits, like some support to help you to manage and create the events. It's and then of course we list you on your website, and it's a win-win situation for both of us, because you will be an affiliate and an ambassador for Gladly Global space. So what we're trying to do here, build the most supportive language community on the internet, while we also get to power your you know, intricacies. Like, there's something about us as language learners, we care about these little things, and each of us has this really unique, like, glimpse of the world, right? Like, we all see it from this different, hyper specific but yet beautiful corner of the world, you know? We all have something, and we want to try to celebrate that and bring more attention to these different corner and glimpses through your eyes. And that's what the partnership program is all about. And our first partner is Michelle down there, that language influencer lady.
Our first partner. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Maku for pledging.
And also Kai, sorry.
Kai for pledging.
2 little angels. Thank you very much.
Angel, thank you.
Yes. So yes, stay tuned, especially on the Discord server, and also the socials. They are down there in the corner, at Gladly Global on Twitter, at Gladly Global _ on Instagram, and those are also spaces where you can contact us if you are thinking about you know, collaborating with us, and you know, getting to know the community more and being part of it more. So definitely check it out. Yes. All right. So today, actually, we're talking about something specific. Everybody read the title, but we have a cool GIF down here that I made, and that's why it's cool. No, but we're launching our new shop today, which it's a renewed version of what it used to be, and everything is very cool, and we spent a lot of time doing it. And we wanted to show you the hard work. Should I show the shop, Ray, or do you want to spend? Yeah, let's go. So here it is. Look at this. We are super prepared. So this is our new shop. Is first of all, as a design nerd, look at the freaking design. This is amazing. Like, this kind of cartoon style is just my style. It's my vibe. And here is where you're gonna find not only our we call them ebooks now, so the past It was called the Polyglot magazine, and now it's ebooks for polyglots and language learners. You're gonna find all the volumes here, and also our printables, and not only in the Gladly Global colors, but also rainbow. Everybody wants this. Rainbow colors.
Yes, the rainbow one is so nice. It is so beautiful.
It is
I was
very
like
beautiful.
tempted. I was like, damn, I want to buy it myself.
Yes, very beautiful. So definitely check it out. I'm gonna send the link in the chat, and as I said earlier, probably you can find our future workshops here as well. And what else? And this is also the place where you can become a member if you feel like joining our accountability meetings and our founders club. That sounds so cool, by the way. And every donation is free. You can choose however much you want to donate, and it's not obligatory to participate to the meetings. You can also just want to support us, and that's completely fine.
Yeah, and the group itself also has lots of benefits. So we support each other in the chats. We share our wins and our questions. So it's just like a much more concentrated version of what we have for free, you know.
Yes, these graphics are so beautiful. I'm in love. Okay.
By the way, if you see me typing, it's because, as you guys know, we had a giveaway. So we're gonna be picking a few names to give some free stuff, and also some not necessarily italki, but some credits towards a tutor of your choice. And yeah, so we are going to. So I'm typing in everybody's name who entered the giveaway on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes.
If you haven't entered yet, you can do that in the next 5 minutes.
Oh, how can they enter, Ray? Let's explain.
Yes, so there is a post on Instagram and a pinned tweet on Twitter where you and you will see it is called the Polyglot Shop Launch. It looks like this.
I will link it in chat.
And you can comment why you love languages and then share it, and you have now entered once you do that.
The instruction is in the post anyways, so I'm gonna send you the link for that. Here's the tweet link, and I will find the Instagram post for everybody, so you still have time to join the giveaway in the next 5 minutes. Oh my god, very fast. What about Ray? So what are the other launch perks? Can we remind everybody?
Yeah. So I mean, it's really nice. So what we got in addition to the space. I mean, I think the space is the best thing in the first place, and I realized I've been promoting the idea of accountability really strongly, but I should have promoted just creating lifelong friends from the space, from different countries who care and are passionate about similar things to you, who are investing time in a hobby that is a huge part of your life. I think the best thing about the accountability group is how close I feel to everyone in it, and I did not expect that at all. But I feel like I could show up at any one of your houses tomorrow. I mean, I won't do that, but
maybe we will.
I feel like I could, I don't know, you can confirm that in the chat.
Because as we mentioned before, it's not something that's necessarily mandatory. It's not a thing where you have to show up or you get kicked out or something. It's really very flexible, according to what you can handle and what works with your schedule. But also it's a nice, as an intimate space, even just, for the hour that we meet per week to kind of share, we share the wins, we share the sometimes the lower moments, and you can get advice from people who have gone through the same thing, or from our language coaches in Ray and in Anna, and so even just having that space on the Sunday to sort of reset is also really nice.
Yes, and Yeah, and I believe that as it's developed, because when we first started the accountability group, it was more strict, and we were trying to kind of like make it into a training camp for language learners in a way. But as we progressed, we realized that a lot of the people who are motivated enough to join the group don't necessarily need that kind of pressure, but instead they need the space. And you know, you might not realize the value of it, but truly for a language learner, especially someone who's planning to learn more than one over many years, what you really need is a safe space to encourage you to keep going when you lose your 300-day streak on Duolingo, or you know, those moments. That's when you need us the most. And even the commitment of just paying $3 a month, that means that you pay less than 75 cents for each week. But that also kind of makes you want to keep going. I feel like if we weren't paying for it, if there wasn't some kind of like you know, because it's not even really that we don't make any money from this yet, but it's like if you don't commit in some way, you kind of just disappear off the face of the, like, this is what happens to accountability meetings, right?
Right, because it's an investment, right? We want it to be an investment in that way.
Investment in
as
yourself.
far as it, you know, it benefits the member. So, you know,
Yeah,
I get it.
there is that line that is good. It's like to commit to yourself. So it's not just something that you can necessarily, that you want to kind of have in the space of your mind as something that you brush off. We want it to actually mean something in that way.
exactly. So in addition to that, you also get to vote on our videos, vote on our tutorials, stuff like that, get mentioned in YouTube videos, have direct message access to us at any time. I mean, we end up becoming so close once you're in the group that benefit sounds a little bit silly,
Yeah,
because
it does.
you become our friends. But in the beginning, you know, we it's you have a lot of, you have direct access to us if you ever need help or you need a correction or something like that. You get, depending on the tier, you get discounts off of all the printables, of course the weekly meetup, and you get discounts off of events. So if you are the $3 tier, you get 50% off of every event ticket. And if you are a fully fledged member, so anything more than $11, then you get every event free.
Because you're cool like that.
Because you're cool
Yes,
like
indeed. Reserved you a seat,
that. Yes,
front row.
front row.
We have immediate feedback by Sam. Thank you very much. Sam do be awesome though. Sam do be awesome. This group is motivating. I'm so glad I joined. We're also glad you joined, Sam. I feel motivated by you every time you come in.
Me too.
Yeah. It's always nice when you find people that have the same goals as you, or like similar language proficiency, and you can exchange ideas. So I feel very grateful. A lot of people in our group study Japanese, which is very interesting because we are also known on the internet as Gladly Global. I think, Ray, somebody told you before, like, aren't you guys the guys that are like about Asian languages or something? So you're known like that, but it's all the languages. So there's no discrimination at all, of course.
Definitely. We it's just because a lot of us happen to speak Japanese, and Anna and I started the whole thing, Gladly Global. Before Gladly Global, it was Live Love Lang. We started this dream, this vision in Japan, in Tokyo, and so we have like a start from that space on language Twitter. And like there was like a really strong community for Korean and Japanese studying at some point. But we love all languages. Like I speak Swedish, and I really want to get into, like I mentioned, some more Southeast Asian stuff, and some more European languages as well.
I'm learning Norwegian.
And another thing to note on that is that part of the whole idea of the community is that it's not just necessarily about who's at the top. Like, for example, as Ray and Anna, as Ray just said, Ray and Anna have experience. They started this when they were in Japan, and they speak Japanese and so on. And so you have, so we by virtue of that, we attract people who have similar experiences or who would like to pursue similar experiences. But within the community itself, we have spaces, like actually allotted spaces for over like 20 something languages, right? And so this is a space where, for example, for Vietnamese, for Malay, it's like, so you can even come and you form your own groups, right? There's a space created where you can thrive in that way. It doesn't have to be, oh, if Ray's not doing it or if Anna's not doing it, then it doesn't belong in the space, right?
Mhm.
So the idea is that
Mhm.
we're global citizens, not
Mhm.
not we're not trying to create like an in club that people can't access for whatever reason.
Yeah, that was like we clashed with that from the beginning. Do you remember, right? When we were defining
Yeah.
what to do with the YouTube channel, when it was only that, and later we started doing
Mm.
Patreon, and we were like thinking,
Mm.
like we were kind of trying to do something that is more close to like giving classes or like being language
Mm.
coaches specifically for certain languages at one point, and then we were like, we realized that was not exactly what we wanted to do, because we wanted to be more inclusive for all the languages, but of course we personally we couldn't do that because we needed
Right.
to have other people who were experts in other languages. And so that when that fell, we realized that most of all, probably what was missing and that we wanted to create was a space where these language communities could create themselves and like self-sustain. And I think we are doing a good job doing that, because I see so many people and I feel so inspired. Even if I don't plan on learning all the languages in the world, seeing so many people that learn minority languages or like languages that I would never even know that they existed otherwise. I know somebody recently
Mhm.
joined the Discord server talking about Scandinavian ethnicity and language that I hadn't heard of before. Like it was, I'm gonna research so I can tell you also what it is. But I was like, I thought I would have seen all the languages until now after like 2 or 3 years of managing, the language community. 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤, that's the name of the language.
Ah, yeah,
And I
right.
was so intrigued. It's always so interesting to get to in contact with these people. And I feel like if we didn't have this space, it wouldn't have happened, right? So it's very nice to have this also for us.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I completely agree. So, yeah, I mean, so the thing is, like, when we were doing it before, the whole thing about teaching and stuff, I mean, that's great also. We do teach, like, Anna is an Italian teacher on italki, and I am a language coach, and I still teach languages occasionally when I feel like it. Um, but, uh, but the thing is that that's not the gap that's that's happening in our space. There are lots of teachers and there are lots of materials. Actually, there's more than enough materials to learn. But considering what we can do with the internet now, there's a huge gap for safe spaces and ongoing lifelong learner activities. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the resources and spaces that language learners come together on are all very like academic based. So you have a goal to pass a test, or you have a goal to get a job or something like that. Because traditionally, I mean, investing time into learning a language is a huge decision, and especially before, it used to be quite expensive too. I mean, you have to. I mean, there's not a lot of ways that you can learn without a course, without a proper teacher, without expensive textbooks. And so we're moving from this space where language learning was often a sign of affluence, like how we talk about what's something that is looks really what do you call it? Like, it's a sign of class for the affluent, but is looked down upon when you're poor, you know. And one of those big things is language learning, because you could be bilingual as an immigrant, and you learn a new language, and people are like, you're not a, what is this, like, why do you have an accent, why don't you blah blah blah. And then however, if someone is learning it in university with the aim of like career improvement or something like that, then all of a sudden it's good, it's important, it's really interesting. And so we're coming from a really antiquated way of looking at language learning, the reasons for it, what we push people to do. There's a lot of toxicity, like people studying for, like, expecting each other to study for 10 hours or something like this a
lot
day.
of gatekeeping as well on Twitter, I see.
Yeah, gatekeeping. You're not a polyglot if all the languages you speak are from Europe.
Oh yes, that was a new one. That was a new one. I picked a fight recently on Twitter. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's just, you know, we're coming from a lot of because gatekeeping again is like the toolbox of elitism, right? And as I said, language learning has deep roots in elitism, and maybe a lot of people aren't ready to talk about that, you know, because a lot of people, they are still promoting it in a way, you know, you know, how the language learning community, everybody knows me for this because I'm always talking about it, but like, you don't need a lot of things to learn a language. You can get things because they're nice. I love nice things, but sharing and consistently, like, you know, a lot of the accounts that used to drive me crazy, the people are following are just people who have like 100 textbooks and 10,000 pens and something like this, and they're not actually studying or learning the language. And I'm like, guys, I can't stand for this. we need to talk. Need to have a healthy conversation about this. This is not helping. You will spend $100 on books, but you won't spend $3 on accountability group.
Yeah.
Sucks to me.
So, I think that we can check out the comments in a bit, but also,
yes.
While we're checking out comments, I would also want to ask you guys, Ray and Anna. For someone who might be new to the shop or the offerings that Gladly Global has, what do you think would be the first starter purchase? Something that would either, you know, make their study system a lot easier or give them a new perspective. What item do you think would be worth it to start with? So let's check the comments first.
Yes. Can I answer real quick about that question, because I have an answer, and it's actually it's the only free item, I think. Oh, sorry. Can you see? Yes. Here it is, setting and revising language goals. I think that is probably where to start. What do you think, Ray?
Yes, for sure. I definitely agree with that. I went back and actually rewatched the goals workshop recently, because I wrote a few follow-up emails based on it to try and make sure, because, you know, sometimes you download a free product and then you never get around to doing it, especially courses. Like, you just get it because you're like, okay, course, and then it just sits there. And so I wrote some, you know, little emails based on the content that I thought would be helpful. And while I was rewatching it, I was like, oh damn, this is powerful, actually.
Packing it back, yeah, to yourself.
No, I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but
yeah, but the Go workshop, we did it every year in January, right? So it's like it's not something that we came up one day and we were like, we actually proved it, you know, that this advice helps. And there's also a worksheet for you if you like those kind of things. I like this kind of things, so I'm also very attracted, but it's free. I'm gonna send a link in the chat so you can start there, and then if you feel like you want to know more, we have a lot of things and much more coming up in the shop. So yes. Sorry, Korea asked me, real quick, how many textbooks do you have, Anna? And I'm gonna say enough. It's mostly my school textbooks. I don't hoard textbooks usually, so I
Not
hoard
that it's a bad
PDFs.
thing to have textbooks. That please, no, please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Construe what I'm saying. I don't think it's a bad thing to have textbooks or to have nice pens and things like Anna has a hoard of lovely pens. I'm just saying that sometimes we can spend more time talking about that than we do about actual healthy learning habits. And that you should not, like, it's a job of anyone talking about languages and learning on the internet. We have to make sure that we're talking about it, because it's easy to be a beginner and come in and have no idea what you're supposed to do, and then be like, do I need to buy 10,000 things before I'm able to do anything, you know? And that's a common pattern that you see every day as a language coach, you know.
Yeah.
Right,
You don't
right.
need to, but don't judge me for having 3,000 pens. Like I was,
No, and I would appreciate that view sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
because I want to see the pen.
yeah.
Can this be your first YouTube video back? It would be so easy to do. Just do like a pen tour.
A
Please.
pen haul, yeah.
Pen
All the
tour,
things I
please.
have,
Guys,
yeah, okay,
if you want to see
stationery
a
haul.
pen tour, please bully Anna Lemon Tea to do a pen tour. Bully her in
A
chat,
pen
please.
tour. Okay. This is not even everything I have, by the way, because this is, by the way, I have pens I've had since middle school here that don't work anymore. So just so you know, I didn't wake up one day and just bought 3,000 pens, but it makes me happy, so that's why, if you're wondering. Yes. Okay. I could. Yes. Stationery haul video coming soon? Question
Yes.
mark. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I think that for my shop pick, I mean, part of me is like, oh, the rainbow printable bundle, but then also that still applies, because the other thing, the real thing answer I'm gonna give is actually included in the printable bundle. So that's where you can get some value, guys, in that we do package things together, so that you can just, you know, one click and you get everything. But yes, the daily study planner is one of my favorite things ever. And I'm so happy to have had Anna design something like this, because it looks amazing. And I always talk about the water. So okay, so the study planner, on it, there's like you can put your like blackout time for different activities. You put your checklist of things you want to get done. You have your goals section. You have your Pomodoro tracker, and there's also a hydration tracker. And I just think it's, you know, it's like sometimes you add things to your routine, like for example doing forest, and it's like a nice little, I don't know, it gives you like a nice little, be able to say, oh, I finished a tree, oh, a new tree has grown. So having something like that, the hydration tracker, I think is really cute. And it also, you know, it's useful in that when you're really in the zone, you sometimes do need to pace yourself and have a view of like, okay, I'm gonna, yep, you see, you have a view of what you need to do and what you have done. So at the end of the session, you can be like, boy, I really sat down for 6 hours and didn't stand up and, you know, get the blood running in my legs. I haven't drank anything in 3 days, and I haven't eaten since last Tuesday, you know. So having the little things
Yeah.
that you can basically
Yeah.
you know, take easy notes with, nice. And then as a printable, you can, once you have it, you can use it as much as you want. You can add notes to it as well in your when you print it out. So yes, that's my pick, the daily study plan.
Yeah.
It's true. I have a habit, so like as much as I need to use, me personally, I need to use digital setups for planning my life. So I use Notion and TickTick, this new app that Michelle told me about, and I am super organized by this, and I feel so safe with it. But here's the thing, I have ADHD, so I don't have object permanence, and like the second the app is closed, then I lose all knowledge of what's happening in my life, first of all. And then the second thing is that even if I have a day planned out and I'm staring at the day plan, there's a bit of anxiety that comes from, I'm not sure if there's something coming up that I should be prioritizing or not. So like this happens to me a lot. Like it will be Thursday, and then I'll be like, how do I not have a YouTube video ready yet? But it's Thursday. And I'm like, wait, frick, I should have, like, but how did I not prioritize YouTube? Like, what was going on the days before why I wasn't able to do that? And this is the weekly struggle for me. So it becomes really important for me to actually have a few pieces of paper on my desk right in front of my setup. So I have my laptop, and then I have like a second, I use my iPad as a second screen. And then on my desk space next to my keyboard and stuff, I keep the printable. Exactly.
It's
So
not a
something
printable,
like
but
this,
at
or I
least,
have, yeah, so I like to use the weekly printable. The weekly printables also are bestseller, but I like to use between the weekly printable and also just like a random month spread. I was thinking of adding one as a freebie onto the shop later. I always do that. I just get like a clean month spread with a space for notes, and I just print it, and I write like the big things. So it's not the detailed plan and like all of the, you know, steps and goals and stuff that I have in my digital, you know, thing. Or maybe for you might have a bullet journal like Anna does that, you know, we all have our systems. But I just need a clear piece of paper that will allow me to feel safe, like to see what's going on. And like I even have you know, like I make stuff like this where I just have all of my thoughts slightly organized on a piece of paper right here. So that's where the printables come in really helpful for me, in my experience.
Yeah, no, I have to yeah, and my favorite one is the daily study, because I use Google Calendar for my weekly and monthly organization, and I use Notion recently actually, because my friend Ray just made a magic trick on me, and now I'm using Notion for everything. Because we love Notion, yes. So I'm not very good at using it, but I use Notion for kind of like monthly organization. I use Google Calendar for everything that is going on, because I just have so many things. But then for daily, like being like, okay, today I'm doing this and that, so I don't have to look at everything else that is going on in the week or in the month. It's very good to kind of, you know, have that limited space to focus on those things only. So yeah. So yes.
Definitely.
Jazz is asking, are there any updates on GladlyCon? Yes, I don't know. I don't have updates. Do you guys have updates? So if it's the first time you hear about it, basically we will, or at least I and Cody probably will be in Paris from the 8th to the 10th of July. 8th, 9th, 10th of July. And somebody will say, isn't that the same time of the TwitchCon? Yes. I'm going one day to TwitchCon, and then the other days I'm strolling around in Paris. So we're like, why not meet up? Since Cody is, you'll be there, right, Cody? Or you have a
Yes, I will be there.
Yes. So Ray was also saying I could come over, and Aurora started saying I'm gonna come over, and Just was like, wait, me too. So yes, I mean I have booked everything, so I will be there 100%. And I will be strolling in Paris on the 8th and on the 10th of July.
Yes.
Yes. So
yes, we've been super busy with this launch that is happening right now. So that means that once this is finished, we open up a little bit of brain space to think about other things. And one of that is GladlyCon. So essentially the next stage is we will talk about a little bit more about where like area of Paris that we will be staying, as well as like we need to plan a place to actually meet up, like where and how it will work. But essentially what we're thinking is that if you're a member, you're automatically invited, and you can plan for it now, because as we said, at the very least Cody and Anna for sure will be there. So as a member you are invited. and it will be that's the Saturday, right? Anna, is that right?
So yes, the 8th is a Saturday, and then the 9th is Monday. No, sorry, the 8th is a Saturday, and then the 10th is a Monday. But we're gonna write announcements about this. It's a little confusing just talking about it. On Sunday instead, I will be at TwitchCon. I know there are some people who follow me on Twitch as well, so TwitchCon is for everybody as well. So if you wanna come over there, there's gonna be an LGBTQ plus meeting on Sunday, so that would be cool to participate as well if you're planning. I'm not here to promote Twitch or anything. Also, the tickets are expensive, so feel free to do whatever you want. But it's the same weekend, so if you feel like it. Yes. Yeah, just write to me in case if you need to know exactly like timings, etc. But yes.
Amazing. Yeah, so I think essentially what I'm thinking is that we probably want to organize, just like it will be on the day that you're free, Anna. We can organize it so we have first half will just be like meet and greet, we talk and we chat, because it will be the first time that we're meeting in person for a lot of us.
Yeah.
And then after that, we probably just tack on a language exchange event. So as you know, they host these in lots of cities. We can probably post it on Meetup, and we will just invite as many people as want to show up, and it will just be a GG hosted language exchange.
Yes. Yeah. But more details coming up as soon as possible. We just have I want to show you one time, not today, but the system we have on Notion and the amount of to-do lists, because we've been very good, but then Ray put up a system in Notion that is like, I don't know, like probably God had this system when they created Earth. Because
no, it's true. Sometimes when I think about when I think of how I feel about Ray's Notion systems is how I think about when I look at, like how at like docks you have like big cranes that are pick up big ships and stuff. I'm like, so what built the big crane that picks up the ship?
Yeah.
So it does Notion, like the system does such heavy lifting that I'm like, where did you come from? That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. So yes, just the answer is yes, by the way, sorry. Yes, because Ray said meet and greet in the language, and then yes, there is French wine also for if you're over 18 years old. Oh yes, to wine. Yes. Yes. And we're so lucky that Cody is basically Parisian now, so
exactly.
They can bring us around.
I'm counting on Cody. You know how I said we need to figure out a venue? I really meant Cody needs to figure out.
Yeah, true. Yes, a lot of exciting things. I feel so good, by the way, because we had like this period of adjustment after the pandemic kind of ended, and it was very hard to change from like being at home most of the time and actually having life for now and having to go out and do more things like normally as before. So it's very nice to see that we kind of feel in control again, and we're doing things and taking care of a lot of things that we needed to take care of. So I'm very happy right now. It feels great, and I hope you guys feel it, this enthusiasm that we have as well. Oh yes, Ray also reminded everybody to so we have I don't know if you guys know what Product Hunt is. I didn't know, but it's a platform where you can share your products, and if you have the time and you can upvote our content or leave a comment, it would help a lot.
Yes, and we are looking for feedback, like honestly. So if you have any time to look over the shop and tell us what you think, you know, if the shop had this, there'd be so many people like rushing to buy it. You know, if you have some ideas, some feedback, please let us know, because again, what we want you to know is that we're literally not in this for the money. Trust me, if we were only in this for the money, we would have quit a long time ago, because we currently are, you know, this is a passion project. Okay, this is a passion project. We care a lot about the community, and we want to actually create something that is helpful, that people want, that people are interested in. That's the reason why we're launching this shop. So that means that we want as much feedback, as much thoughts, as much you know, voices as we can from the community, so that we can continue to make it exactly what everybody needs. Thank you, Joanna, so much. She says we are motivating, cries, tears rolling down my eyes, face.
Yes.
Yes,
It's good for your
so
skin.
in the meantime, it's
The tears. Yeah, it's true.
Oh my god. So in the meantime, while you guys are upvoting and commenting on product hunts, let us choose a winner.
Oh my goodness.
So for this will be the first winner. So we are going to be giving this person a 1 month membership access. Okay,
1 month membership access too.
Yes. So let's see. I'm gonna click it. I mean, I'm gonna record it over here.
Do it. High five.
Yes, I'm gonna put it over here. All right, ready? Okay.
What's it gonna be?
All right, Polyglots.
Hey!
Polyglots!
Hey! Congrats!
So that she can,
Should we write it? Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna also post it on Instagram and Twitter later. So this is just live right now. But yes.
And I'm gonna share the image with Anna.
Yes. Actually, Ray, if you wanna share your screen on StreamYard, you can, and I can put it on screen as well for the.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Let me do that.
Also, guys, I just realized that we're almost at 10,000 subscribers on the YouTube.
Yes, I know. We were looking at it earlier.
Listen, we've been so close for so long, and I've been like on the edge of my seat. Like I'm like, please.
Yes.
We've been so close for so long. Like we you know, Anna and I, we're on and off on YouTube, so there isn't like a momentum coming up, but we are so close. We're slowly trickling.
Let's see.
All right, Anna, I'm here. Can you?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how to do that. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this, maybe. I'm not sure this is exactly how it works. Is it? No?
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna try. Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
You're sharing StreamYard right now? Just say. So.
Oh no, I changed the. Okay, wait. Let's
see. We're gonna try very hard and say this thing we've never tried before.
Okay, try now.
Nice. Hey, there we go. Hey, 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. Yes, this is what we should have done before.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let's do one more now that we have the screen share.
Yes.
Okay. So, all right. So let's see our next person. So for the next person is going to get a gift card for online lessons.
Wow.
Okay? So it's going to be $10 towards your next online lesson.
Wow.
Are you ready?
Let's go. Hey, Lily Myrals. Hey, congrats.
Congratulations.
So,
we can save the last one. In fact, you guys can vote. Let us know in the down box. We're gonna be giving away one magazine. We're actually gonna be giving away two. So after this live stream, we're gonna do a 24-hour giveaway, a shorter giveaway for one magazine issue. We're thinking issue 4. But how about I let you guys decide? So you can look at our. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm still sharing. Right?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yes. So you can go look at the shop, look at the different issues. We have a lot of different ebooks about language exchange, about growth as a language learner, about utilizing your inner language, like your youth, your inner language baby, your wounded
Inner child.
how do I say this? Your inner child. Your using your inner child to study languages. We have 10 different ebooks. See which one is your favorite, and we will present that one for the next giveaway. So I'll wait for that.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
excited. It's always
Let's
fun to press the
go.
wheel. I enjoy pressing the wheel.
It's great.
Power, does it?
It does. It does.
Yes. All right. Wait, Ray, for this new giveaway, for the 24-hour giveaway, what do people have to do?
It will be easy. It will just be to comment on the post. So I'm gonna share it to Twitter, and I haven't shared it yet. But after this live stream, I will share it. So you can always turn us on notifications. We're also starting a thing where I'm sharing a daily language challenge, like a very simple one every single day. So we'll share one sentence for you to try to translate. And the goal is, even if you can't translate the whole sentence, maybe you learn one new word. So if you want to make sure you get notifications for that, you can press the bell on our Twitter. And right after this live stream, I'm going to be posting, and all you have to do will be to like, share, and to comment the word polyglot or something like this.
Yes, so it will be super easy. Follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. Why not? There's cool things.
Thanks, Korea. Thanks, Korea. Korea said that issue 5, Watering Your Language Skills, was an interesting read. Korea is a member, so and there was a time when members got all issues for free as well. So Korea has read it before, so you can take their word for it.
Yes. I'm also sharing again the link to the shop for the people who didn't save it earlier.
Amazing.
Perfect. Amazing. I don't know, do we have anything else to say? Yes, I would. Why not? So we also have a newsletter that is made by our beautiful Ray here, and in the newsletter as well we share what we're working on, all the new things that are happening, also some links to like past things that we did, blog articles, anything that you could find useful in your language learning journey. So I also invite you to subscribe to the newsletter.
Yes, it's actually been really fun to write it, because I have this concept for the newsletter. You know, it's not like, I don't know, when we think about newsletters, it's easy to think about like just sales emails, you know, or somebody like sending something very impersonal. But every email that I send from Gigi, I try to make it like a very personalized hug from me to you, and also sharing what we're doing, what we've been up to for that week, our event schedule, and some real tips that can help you to stay motivated. So if you want a hug from me to you, then subscribe to that newsletter. How do I click the link? You should just be able to click it, but if it
the
doesn't
chat?
work, if for whatever reason, you can copy and paste it into your URL. It's in the chat, the links that we're sending from the Gladly
Ooh,
Global account.
do we have... Oh, I'm just looking at the chat and it does... The links don't show up for some reason. I'm looking at it again just to make sure. Fuck.
Really? Okay. I see the links. but
I
this
see
is
the links
weird.
as well, but yep. All right, thank you, YouTube.
I see links.
Very strange.
I
What
also
if we
don't see
tried
links.
to?
What if one of us tries to send
Uh,
it?
Don't-
Okay, maybe the links are there. What? Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna send like this, and then
Like
just
nothing to copy either?
and paste into your. Okay.
Okay.
And if you refresh, the links should be there. All right. Yeah,
Thank you.
I see them on one chat and on the other chat because I have 3,000 links opened. But
Open.
some, yeah, in some I see, in some I don't. But yes, yes, glad it
Okay.
works.
Good.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
So, we're getting towards the end of the live stream, but if there's any topic you want us to talk about, we also do this every month. So you can always press the bell on YouTube. Actually, especially since we don't post super often, and it's hard to build momentum with YouTube because we're doing a lot online. It would help immensely if you turned on the bell subscription notifications on YouTube, and then you will see whenever we make something new and when we're here live. So we do a live every single month, usually the first or second Saturday, and we talk about a topic. So we've talked about how to juggle languages while working. We've talked about how to study multiple languages at once, how to create a schedule, how to create a strategy, how to deal with burnout. We've talked about a lot of topics over the time. And next month, we're going to be inviting a special guest from outside of GG.
Secret guest.
Studio
Wow.
Bees.
Oh,
Yeah.
not secret.
Secret guest, not secret. Studios Bees. We're going to be inviting her next month. And so, yeah, we want to actually take more people onto Polyglots Talk. That was the original idea, but we keep getting busy and then not having, giving enough time in between the actual Polyglots Talk to invite someone new. So if you have any suggestions, please do let us know for topics or for guests, and we're super excited to see you here again. Okay.
Korea just suggested a topic: how to keep your friends and not alienate them while working and learning languages. I have an answer. Very easy. Just learn languages with your friends or find friends who learn languages. And look at this translation. And you can find new friends who learn languages in our Discord server. Links in the chat. You can come over there and find new friends.
That was too good. I'm gonna save the comment so that we can react in a reel. I'm gonna force Anna to make it directly after this.
Fuck,
so
I
that
need
she
to make
doesn't
it real
forget.
now.
I'm going to force her to do it directly after this. Anyhow, let me share my screen one more time and let us choose the last person to get issue 5.
Let's go. I'm ready.
We're ready.
Promotion.
Ta-da!
Okay, I think I took out the people who got it already. I think so. All right, ready? Steady.
Go!
Oh, wait, I'm gonna take out Korea too.
Yeah,
because
I
he's
just
ready.
saw Korea there.
Bye, Korea. Okay, ready, steady, go.
Oh my god, so close. Sub Ellis, congrats. Congrats!
Congratulations, you won
A round
issue
of
5,
applause.
the 5th edition of the Polyglot Guides, and I'm so excited to give you it. You're probably not here, but I decided that I'm going to address you directly in case you watch this later.
Yes.
And yes, super excited. Congratulations to Soup, Ellis, and everyone else who has won something, everyone else who has participated in the giveaway. I'm going to be sharing and I'm gonna actually be collecting all of your responses because I think it's so cute. And I'm just going to collect it and maybe throw it in a blog post or something like that, just because I think it's too cute to leave. Like, guys, if you take any time to go into the comments and read about all the different ways, the different reasons why you love languages. I think my reason was like something about being different people. But lots of people said, you know, I love languages because it helps me find information over the internet, make friends. Languages are the best part of any country. I've learned it in university since I was a child, to university since I was a child. Now I love it. I love languages because I grew up in context with 2 different cultures. They allow me to read and watch things from all over the world and get to know awesome people and communities. This person says languages are sharing, being open-minded, but also down to earth and aware of our limits. I love that so much. So honestly, if you want to like renew your faith in humanity for a second, you can scroll down through the responses. I think they're so beautiful.
Yes. Also,
So
somebody
that's
asked.
from me.
Yeah. Somebody asked if Cody has Twitter, and I said Cody is Twitter monarch because Cody.
Cody does have Twitter.
Cody does have
Cody,
Twitter.
share your Twitter. It's
share your
and Cody is also between Cody and I, the 2 of us are posting tweets to Twitter. So sometimes it's me, but a lot of the times it's Cody, and also Cody writes. So I want to Anna, if you could share. I will send a link. It's Cody or Medium.
On
So,
Medium, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. So what's nice about Medium now is that we have like our own profiles that list our articles. I really love that.
Also, I just saw, my partner just subscribed during the live stream to the membership, so thank you.
Wow,
thank
amazing.
you,
Thank you. How exciting. Does your partner study languages, Anna?
He's studying Italian for me at the moment.
Amazing. Amazing.
So yes, welcome in.
My partner Kai just likes to say that they learn languages, but I don't really think. I need to study Swedish, and I'm like, you want to study Swedish? I'll believe you when I see you study Swedish.
So I'm sharing Cody's Medium. There's also a Gladi Global blog, by the way, if you didn't know about it, because we are cool like that.
Yes. Let me read out some of the topics that we have on the blog so far. Because we are now posting regularly. There is a blog post coming out every single week, so you don't want to miss it. We've got, of course, I'm sharing those in the newsletter as well. So if you're already subscribed to the newsletter, you'll see them. But we've got our most recent one is getting back into the game, overcoming a slump or long break in learning. We have, can you study Spanish and Portuguese at the same time? A reflection. So someone tried it and is reflecting. I really like this one. Restart Swedish textbook series full review. What are the benefits of being multilingual? By 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. And 5 YouTube channels for beginner to advanced French. So these are some of our recent titles from this month and last month, and much more to come. So do.
Yes. I wanted to share the blog on the screen as well real quick. Give me a second. Let's see if I can do this smoothly. Here we go. Here it is, Gladi Global.
What would we do without Anna as our live stream mama?
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
Here's some, yep, here's some titles, and here's the blog. And here's a linking shot as well. Very cool. Perfect. Okay.
How exciting! All right, so I think that is it. We can drive this live stream to a slow halt, and we will see you guys in the next one, as well as everywhere you can find us. We're literally everywhere. We're like omnipotent language gods. So everywhere you look, there we are.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you had fun. I hope to see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to share on social media that you were here. Please do share with everyone, because we can't create community without you guys. Like, there's just no community. We might be language gods, but we are powerless without our believers.
That is so powerful. I relate to that so much. Oh, for real.
There's a Chinese anime that I like, called the Heavenly Blessing or something like that, I think. The concept is that when you're like a really good person, you ascend and become a god, like a minor god. Then you have like not churches, like shrines on Earth, right? And the more people who believe in you and actually like offer some food or something or some incense every once in a while to your cause, is the stronger a god you are. So when nobody believes in you, you're like a piece of, like, you have no powers. So
That's us.
I was like, this is us, because like we're gods in theory. But we have no power.
I like that. Yes, cult vibes. Yeah. It's funny because in my community we're playing a game that is called Cult of the Lamb, and it's exactly like this. So you have cult members that praise you. It's very fun. Anyways, yeah, what do you say we wrap it up for today?
Yes.
So
thank you for stopping by, guys.
Thank you,
Please
guys.
Don't forget to leave feedback. If you're too lazy to leave feedback on Product Hunt, if you're too lazy to leave feedback there, please do just leave feedback some other way. However it is that you get me the feedback, please do leave feedback. I would love to hear it. Thank you, Polyglot Fox, for your comments on Product Hunt. I saw it. It makes my day. I feel empowered. Please.
Yes,
please,
we are stronger gods now.
Thank you. All right. Bye, everyone. Hey, doll.
Hey, dog. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you. Ciao. Bye-bye.
감사합니다. 또
ciao.
뵐게요. 바이바이.